In our previous class, we talked about converting fractions into ratio and also converting percentages into ratio. But today we want to talk about ratio increase and ratio decrease. So that is what we want to talk about today. That is ratio increase and ratio decrease. So class, let's look at an example. So our first example, in the year 2019, the population in a certain town was 20,160. In the year 2020, the population increased in the ratio of 7 to 6, the ratio of 7 to 6. How many people were in the town in 2020? So that is our question today. That is under percentage what? Percentage increase. Once more, let's read the question. In the year 2019, the population in a certain town was, so in 2019, the population was 2,160. So that is the population of the people in the town. In the year 2020, we don't know the population, but we are given the ratio. In the year 2020, the population increased. The only thing that we are told that the population increased. The population increased in the ratio of 7 to 6. So this is the what? The ratio of the increase, 7 to what? 7 to 6. Now, from the ratio here, we can get the population in the year 2020. So we have been told that when you look at the ratio, it is 7 to what? 7 to 6. 7, when you compare 7 and 6, you will find out that 7 is more than 6. To mean this is the increase. 6 here is the what? Is the original number in 2019. When you compare, here we are talking about the percentage what? We are talking about the ratio what? The ratio increase. So when you compare 7 to 6 here, 6 is less than 7. To mean the increase here is 7. 7 is more than 6. So to mean 6 here is the initial what? The initial ratio, the initial number here. So to mean 6 represent what? Represent 20,160. We don't know 7, therefore 7 is equal to what? Because 7 is the increase here. This one is the initial, this is the increase. So we want the what? The ratio increase, which is 7 here. So 6 is equal to 20,106, therefore 7 will be what? So that's how we should look at it. So we cross multiply here. So when you cross multiply, you are going to have 7 times 20,160 all over what? All over 6. Then we simplify. So from here, we simplify what? We simplify. So let's simplify. Let's start with 2. 2 here, 3. 2 here, 10. So 0, 8, 0. I think I'm right. Yes. Then 3 here, 1, 3 here. 3 into 10, 3 times, which is 9. Remainder 1, again 3. Remainder 1 in 3 into 18. How many times? 6 times. I think I'm right. So we have 3,360, you multiply by 7. So 3,360 multiplied by 7, so that you get your final answer because 7 is here. So 0, 42, 2 I carry 4, 21. 21 plus 4, 25. So we write 5, we carry 2. This and this is 21 multiplied by this one will be, this is 21 plus this one 23. So it will be 23,520. So when you compare this one was 20,160 and this one is 23,520. You can see this is an increase. So this is our final answer. So 23,520 is the population in the year 2020. Let's look at the next example. Let's look at the next example here. Example 2. A dairy farmer sold 450 liters of milk in the month of September. So in the month of September, this person sold 450 liters. A dairy farmer sold 450 liters of milk in the month of September and 400 liters in the month of October. So in the month of October, this person sold 400 liters of milk in the month of October. What was the ratio? What was the ratio decrease in the sale of the milk? Now here, when you look at the first example, we were talking about the ratio increase. Ratio increase. But when you look at this one now, we are talking about ratio decrease. Now, in the month of September, this person sold 450 liters of milk. Then in the month of October, this person sold 400 liters of milk. Now the question here is, what was the ratio decrease in the sale of the milk? The ratio decrease. Now when you look at this one and this one, you find that this one is little as compared to this. To me, this is now the decrease here. Because this one is 450. This is in the month of October, this person sold this one. But in the month of September, this person sold this one. But in the month of October, this person sold 400 liters of milk. So to mean 400 liters here is the decrease. Now, these people wanted the ratio decrease. So you are going to start with that 400 to 450 because this is the increase. So you start with the decrease because this is the decrease. This is the decrease now. That is what we are starting with. Then this one was the increase. Let it be on the other side. So then you simplify because you can't leave your answer like this. You have to simplify. So 0 with 0. Then we have 40 here, we have 45 here. Still we can simplify. So we have 40 to 45. 5 can divide this one. 5 here, 8. Then 5, this one, 9. So there's no any number that can divide this and this one. To mean now the ratio here, the ratio decrease here is 8 to 9. And that is our final answer. That is the end of our lesson today. Please make sure that you do the exercise that is appearing on your screen and you submit your work at the right time today. Please stay safe during this pandemic, that is coronavirus, so that we protect ourselves from spreading the disease or us getting the disease. Thank you.